It's an areological, autoerotical, tubular, bovular joy. An exposular, regional, bachelor, pouchular, fun for girl and boy. A latissimal, dorsical, hung like a horsical, caliphalygical ball.
The most bunular, funula.
Fruit of the lumula.
Frenchical, tongular.
Wabada, bobular, bunular, fruit of the lubular, frenchical, tongular, wabada, bobular, lessical, orbical, smirtus, bobular, tusha, particular ball. Hey!
Hey guys, how's the movie?
Oh, it's breastica, bubical, chestica, mammical, pendular, globular. Oh, for crying out loud, movie sound.
Extra toasty for this one.
Extra toasty?
Yeah, it's real hot here. No, I'm real baked for this one.
Oh, yeah?
I like this with Charlie sitting in the front. You can lean back from. Want to take a minute and chill. So we're going 90s today. I want to talk about something else first.
Right.
I was just said I was too baked, so, but I'm getting fired up. I didn't think I could get fired up as much as I am right now. When did you get that gaming title made? Over a year ago?
Yeah.
In what,
February, must have been probably about a year and a half ago.
Year and a half ago.
Yeah.
A year ago you had a gaming night. I wasn't at, and a girl won it. A girl.
I was the first to win it though.
Did you?
Legit. The first hand.
He had it. Then I had it.
And then
then she had it.
I should have had it. So the thing was, the way I took it.
No, you lost it fair and square.
The way I grasped what was the deal was, all right, we're gonna have one round to win it, and then like every game night at the challenger, someone can challenge for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying, hold on, hear me out. That's the way I perceived it at first. And then it was clarified on the spot. No, anybody can challenge at any time. I'm like, oh, that's fucking great. And we were playing Uno.
So anyway, a girl won it on a Monopoly game that didn't even have a clear ending, just she had the most amount of money.
Uno.
First of all, women should not be able to win the title. They won't be able to win at any video games. So we had her stripped. I think I stripped her of the title on the show. And
I think you did.
We've been trying to arrange a tournament. We can't get 4 people to show up for the life of us. The title hasn't been active. It's been on the show. So today, I have my own title. When I win that title, I'm going to throw it down on the ground and wear it upside down to disrespect it. But this is my championship. There's no tournament. I am the inaugural champion. I am the king of this fucking thing. You see I have a cat. There's a kitty cat medallion. I don't mean to upstage your belt making skills, James. I know you spent all day working on a title today, but this I didn't want to show you up. And this says 420, and this says tits and drugs on it. And I'm the king of this shit. You know, this is my title, and I'll defend it, not in video games in any way I want right now. And I'm gonna put it on the line right now.
I was gonna debut Immortal's title on the show, but I can't even upscale that. So
I can't follow this. I'm gonna open challenge right now. Stapler gun deathmatch. Whoever can put more staples in their body than me wins this title. I'm defending it immediately right now. Deathmatch challenge. It's your chance to win it. You can embarrass me. I just debuted it and crowned myself the champion. You can embarrass me right now and win it. Staples anywhere you want in your body.
Hold on. I gotta handle some business. Let me discuss it with my manager. My manager's the one that's got to handle all my...
That's his wife.
All right. No. It's actually the big guy.
The challenge is rescinded by the end of the show, but this will be on defense until that point. The king of this fucking thing. MDK. TMK. That's
what
me.
thing?
The podcast.
Oh.
King of the cheese. King of the quackers. So... now we have a champion. Now it's defending.
You got
action.
I can't.
That's not even. Those plates aren't even stacked, bro.
No one can take that challenge. You have to hold the belt for a while.
Undefeated.
Before anybody could go.
I'm a fighting champion, and I'm defending it immediately. And my challenge goes unanswered because I'm too hardcore of a champion. King of this fucking thing. TMK. Tyler McPherson King. Murder, death, kill.
That's gimmick infringement.
Your middle name is McPherson?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool, actually.
Thank you. It's from the Baseball Hall of Fame. On to the 90s music. We're talking about 90s music.
90s music, okay. Wait a minute.
How about whoever can put more staples in their tank without stopping?
Oh, you go first. You'll win it if you do. If you go first, you do it.
No, I'm good.
All right.
I just wanted to see if you were baked enough to staple your tank.
I would just quit. I'd let you have it.
All right, Charlie, you win. Yes.
You can feel free to throw other challenges my way, but I think we should start talking about 90s music because I'm tired. I'm taking too much of the spotlight already. You know, everybody knows the champ is here, so let's get on with it.
So, actually, it's funny because I had a little story. I was talking about it before. This whole 90s music topic of discussion, or of the podcast. I mean, I was telling him, I told you a little bit before, but just for the viewers at home and the listeners listening right now, you first proposed the idea of Dark Side of Disney, which we'll do on a later.
Dude, there's been so many ideas proposed that's thrown around.
But
I mean, the last one we were supposed to do, we didn't actually do. We ended up doing Grand Theft Auto.
True.
Called an audible.
But
Yeah.
it was funny because I went to work, and on the way to work, I heard, like I was mentioning earlier, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, the impression.
The impression that
I get, yes. I couldn't think of the full title. That song played on the radio on the way to work. And then 3 hours later, you dropped that 90s music. I'm like, oh, yeah. So I'm like, this is going to be a fun one.
That's
this
a
is definitely going to be a fun
solid song right off.
That was like it was like a solid omen. It was, you will be discussing 90s music today at some point or another. I don't believe in an almighty or higher power, but something definitely lined up. Maybe it was another universe. Multiverse drop.
He's stealing your thing.
Everyone steals my thing now.
That was a good idea.
I'm a trendsetter.
Gimmick infringement.
Infringing gimmicks.
When I think about 90s music, I think of like Pearl Jam and Nirvana
Oh, okay, other
and
bands.
Green Day and how they're all fucking overrated.
Well, no, it's not that they're overrated.
They're
it's
good.
That they were overplayed.
No, they're great. Yeah.
And
Yeah, I wouldn't say overrated. I'd definitely say overplayed.
You know what's funny?
Because
It's
they're
weird.
awesome at what they did, definitely.
you went with, when you think of 90s music, it brought you to the music state of mind where you started thinking of other bands. When I think of 90s music, I think of Jinko jeans, the bracelets, the big cufflinks
It's
with
like
the spikes coming
96
out of
to
them.
98.
Blink 182.
No, I'm talking like the cuffs with like the spikes that were that
Yeah,
long.
yeah.
I'm talking like the skateboard backpack. I'm
Even
talking
those,
about
like, what- you remember
fedoras,
those,
or, bowler hats, whatever. Bowler hats, yeah.
Remember those slap wrist things?
Hang-holes.
That was the 90s bullshit stuff.
Mary Jane's.
Wallet
the
chains.
boots that even guys were wearing.
I don't remember those.
Oh my god! I never.
I'm sure if I saw a picture of them,
They were like the freaking heel, like 4-inch heels.
okay,
Yeah,
All right.
the Mary Janes or whatever they were called. Maybe I'm wrong, guys. Fact check me on this.
When I think
It's
of
right
90s
there, actually.
shit,
That's
God,
good.
as soon as he's on the show, I have to fact check everything.
No, put them up there. They're right there. Those are the kind of boots I was talking
You're
about.
making me do so much work after the fact.
Well, you're the moderator, so moderate.
No, I'm the producer.
look at that picture of the horse you put there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. It was great.
Wait a minute.
When I think of 90s music shit that I dig, it's actually not far off from Pearl Jam and Nirvana. It is Everclear and Alice in Chains.
Everclear.
And Alice in Chains is my shit.
Alice in
90s
Chains is awesome.
Top
You know-
10 favorite.
And once I say this, you guys, you got to agree with me on some level. Can you think of one band that
Madhouse.
Madhouse, good. But can you think of one band that really has never changed?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Not so much. They have
AC/DC.
Absolutely.
But I'm
Probably the
talking-
longest reigning one.
Oh, okay.
The Stones.
Maybe I made it a little too broad. I was kind of going for like the genre, like the punk rock genre. Offspring. The Offspring have
I don't think most of the punk rockers haven't really changed
well,
their
no,
style.
like a lot of them, the few that are still remaining from then till now, like Green Day, for example, my favorite band of all time.
Really?
Oh yeah, they've.
What's your favorite Green Day song? Like Photograph. Gets me right there.
Oh no, it's really hard. I can't pick one. I can pick a favorite song off every album.
Nope, never mind. James, what do you got?
Green Day?
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
They got like 13 albums, dude.
Like, yeah,
Yeah, they do. They have a lot of albums. I'd be honest with you. I don't really know. I have their albums from like 2004 on. I barely listened to them. Barely listened.
they're one of the few bands. I can't see you. All right, maybe that's a little better.
Yeah.
I feel like
Do you need to look into my eyes while you talk about Green Day?
There's a lot of passion when it comes to music in this room. No, oh God, if I had to.
I like the one about jerking off.
Oh,
Oh, you're fucking lazy, you bitch.
jerking my gherkin. Now you got me doing it. Fucker. Jerking it.
Can you name one person in the band?
Are you
Billy
thinking?
Joel, Billy Joel, Mike Durant, Trey Cool.
It's Billy Joe, isn't it?
No.
No.
Billy Joel.
Let's talk about Primus, man. How about
Primus.
We were just listening to Primus. I got into them retroactively after the 90s.
Yeah, so did I.
Did you see them play Mud at Woodstock when
They got thrown
jelly.
mud. It's like, oh, I opened
Amazing.
up a can of worms with that.
Green jelly.
Yeah, they were.
Three little
Throwing things
piggies.
on stage is a sign that you have insignificant genitalia.
He's a strange bird. That Green Jelly came out around the same time as Green Day. I remember being a young guy and getting them mixed up a little bit.
Well, you know what's funny? Their original name wasn't Green
Jello,
Jelly.
yeah.
It was Jello, yeah.
And they had a
Just like a
cease
lot
and
of
desist. Did they get a cease and desist or straight up lawsuit?
No, they got a cease and desist
I don't know.
lawsuit, and it was settled to change the name.
One or the other. Either way, they had to change it. So
I want to talk about White Zombie too. One of my other 90s.
fucking A.
Yep.
I'm gonna get to that.
Yep. That's
That was like one of the prime things I was gonna make a point of. But
See, I went too general of a genre.
what?
you went like pop 90s, like
No.
Wonder type songs.
No, I went like punk rock, ska.
Whatever. That was huge back then. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, as soon as we start
But those
rattling off other
trumpet
bands,
solos.
you're
Typo
gonna,
Negative.
yeah, that was ska, straight ska.
Yeah.
Well, there was also a lot of Irish punk songs that had some trumpets in it quite a bit too, or brass instruments.
Typo Negative would go back to the 80s.
Really?
But they carried
Oh,
it
yeah.
in the 90s.
Oh yeah, they did. There's a song Black Number One is 92, I think. It came out. That's like, I'm not huge on Typo Negative, but I really like that song.
Wasn't
I
Pantera
actually-
a little hair metal style in the 80s?
Hair metal, yeah, they came out in
Hetfield.
'86.
Okay.
But that was when Terry Glaze was the singer, and when Phil took over in '88, they were still hair, and then they made the transition '90 and Cowboys from Hell.
Yep.
They had 4 albums before Cowboys from Hell, but that's when they went just metal, like speed metal, and kind of took influence
Thrash.
from Slayer and
Yeah.
a little bit of thrash.
I was saying they had a little
Slayer,
bit of thrash influence. I
Metallica.
wasn't going to say they were all thrash. I was saying they had a little bit of influence from that.
But yeah,
genre.
there was Pantera was definitely that's what got me into playing guitar and like really got me into.
Top of the heap heavy bands in the 90s.
That was my
Well-
first favorite heavy metal band. That wasn't the
Really?
band that got me into heavy metal, but that was my first favorite heavy metal band.
I can tell you the 3 songs that I heard when I was a very young child that blew my fucking mind as far as how heavy they were on the radio. Marilyn Manson, Beautiful People,
Yep.
Rage Against the Machine, Bulls on Parade, and
Yep.
Korn, Shoots and Ladders.
Yeah.
Still got love for Korn. The other ones, Nine Inch Nails, they got a lot of good shit too.
Nine Inch Nails, hell
But those
yeah.
3 songs I remember hearing as a kid. My dad walked by my room one day and
Rammstein.
he's saying, 1, 2, buckle. And he's like, what the hell are you listening to? And I was like, it's Korn, Dad. And he just shakes his head.
Rammstein. They
Just stares at you.
Yeah, they were sick.
They weren't big in America in the 90s.
No,
They were killing
They
it
came out in
over-
'95.
They just got in trouble for making out on stage in Russia where it's
Yeah.
like super illegal to.
It's yeah. I heard about that. I was like,
Of course.
This
Of
is
course.
also the same band, Pledge of Allegiance tour, October 2001. Amazing show. We went and saw them, and during one of the skits on stage, the lead singer of Rammstein had the keyboard player, come down, hooked up a leash to him.
Till Lindemann.
He ends up making him bend over on stage.
Sparks out of his dick.
No, he pulls out like a fake cock and starts like slapping him, and then starts spraying all over the audience. Now, mind you, I'm like 50 yards from
About
this.
right.
I'm 50,
Charlie's there with his mouth.
No. I'm 50 yards from these people, and I'm like watching this, and I'm like, and you're seeing people like this, and I'm like,
Yeah, no.
I'm not that. I love Rammstein, but not that much. I actually shook hands with the lead guitarist.
Oh, after he washed him, man. Oh no.
Before they had
Before they had a jerk off fest.
they had a signing over at the Crossgates Mall.
What did he use for a pen?
So we had our posters signed, everything. I'm looking through FYE to grab a couple
You had your
CDs.
testicles signed and tattooed, didn't you?
I'm going through FYE when they were still FYE.
What are they now?
Some weird store, I guess. They don't sell just music anymore. They went to a lot of stuff.
I know they. It's still FYE though.
But the lead singer comes out, and Brandon Prime was there. Of course, Brandon Prime got all gushy. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude, before he thinks Americans are stupid.
Oh my God, there he is.
Yeah, I think he did that too. I go, shut the fuck up before people start thinking we're gay or something, or Americans are stupid. Before they start thinking Americans are stupid.
Or they probably already think
Well,
that.
sure enough, he looks over, chuckles at him, he goes, hey. And he said it, I'm not going to try to recreate his accent.
Did he faint?
This is who, the Prodigy guy you're talking to?
No, the lead guitarist of Rammstein.
Guitar?
Oh, no, okay, that's good.
Yeah, and he goes, hey, and I'm not going to try to recreate his accent. He goes, hey, what's going on, guys? Not much, big fan of your work. He goes, oh, thanks. Takes a couple seats and walks away. I'm like, that's when you know you've hit fame. When you can just grab seats off the shelf and fucking disappear and not get in trouble. Fuck, I do that. I was
Winona Ryder definitely wasn't famous then.
Winona Ryder?
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't suck enough balls, that's why.
That's right. That's a shame.
She's a classy lady, and I'd appreciate it if you guys didn't talk about her that way.
No, shut up. Anyway.
She's from Winchesterton, Fieldville. You know that they raised good stock there.
With Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
He was my favorite doctor. Get ready for the sneeze. Achoo! Oh, it's got tighter.
Yeah, so going way back, Pantera was the first favorite metal band, but the first band I ever heard which really got me into heavy music, the first album, it was Astro Creep 2000 from White Zombie.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first. I borrowed the cassette tape from the daughter of a friend of my mom. She let me borrow it, and I brought it home, and I listened to it, and before that, it was all AC/DC and shit like that. Like, that's what it was like, this is awesome. And it was all 80s, rock.
I heard
not
that
metal.
at the same time as I heard the Nine Inch Nails songs and shit too, but you're right, that is a totally different...
And I listened to it, and to this day, it's one of my all-time favorite distortions for a guitar in any album. It was so brutal. I mean, the first album, the Electric Head Part 1, I'm like, what the hell is this? And I just got sucked into it. And from then on, I'm like, metal is me, and that's where I'm going. And since then, I was just became a metalhead.
My first heavy metal experience was Anthrax. And it was off of a cassette. But
You did Anthrax off a cassette?
I walked
No,
out
the band.
watching them,
Oh.
man. I was watching them fucked up at a festival doing coke and drinking beers all
Who?
night. Anthrax.
Anthrax?
And they were playing this just song, and the guitar was screechy, and I was just like, this is harshing my vibe, man. I'm like, I gotta go back to my fucking car, just smoke a bowl. This is too
That's
much
the thing
for me.
with Anthrax.
They
A lot
have
of
songs
the-
I like, though. They are a good band.
Yeah.
A lot of the 80s metal bands, when they play live, they play with really loud and a lot of high ends. So it sounds really screechy.
Yeah.
They all do that. And it's
Metallica did up until the early 2000s. They wouldn't change the way they sounded in concert.
Oh, that, yeah. Well, that's because everyone wants to hear the same shit.
Yeah.
I mean, even they said that. They're like, it gets boring, but whatever. I was just saying, as far as
Kurt
the way they
Ulrich?
sounded,
What was his
every
name?
4 albums they change how they sound.
The drummer, Kurt Ulrich or something like that?
Oh, Lars.
Lars Ulrich.
Lars Ulrich. He's. It's funny how Metallica, I'm not saying they're assholes for killing Napster or whatever it was, the music site.
I never got Napster to work. I always used everything else.
But it's funny how, did you ever read the article when Guitar Hero Metallica came out? Lars Ulrich went out and went on record to say something along the lines of, well, it's influenced by our band, you should give us the game for free. It's like, people...
You can't spend the $40
Oh
to
my
get the
god, no, people tore into him for that specifically terribly. Like, how dare you?
Lars is a rich kid that was a tennis player before he got into playing drums, and then he got a free ride. Never mind.
Don't get me wrong, the mechanics of the band, Metallica, work.
Of course they do. It just I'm not talking about the band. I'm talking about Lars as a person.
See, I didn't know that much about him.
When people talk about Metallica, my favorite albums I heard, dude, I got Load in 5th grade, and then Reload.
Oh, God.
And then I went back and bought the Black Album, loved all 3 of them. The old shit's cool, too. I never got into it too heavy, but...
Love the old
I
stuff. I love playing the old stuff
I tell
on guitar.
people that's my favorite CD, and they're like, yeah, that's when they started to suck, man. Like, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah.
And they spit at me or something.
Yeah, that is when they just went to a lot of radio play and slowed down. They went to more punchy guitar riffs and stuff. It was
Enter Sandman was a super heavy song when I heard it, too, on the radio for the first time.
that was huge when that came out.
That's what got me into them, and then I went and bought Load. Enter Sandman, then I went and got that album because it had just came out.
You know what's funny though? My favorite album of Metallica's S&M.
It was an interesting album.
I thought, the combination of orchestra and
Yeah, it was cool.
a thrash metal band, Just, you really could not get better than that.
Yeah, it was cool.
I fucking loved it. The Philharmonica Orchestra or something like that. Philharmonic Orchestra or something.
I don't know.
I forgot what it was. But still, fucking phenomenal. That's why I was Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Fucking love those guys.
I like Metallica albums. I really like their Garage Days, the covers, cover songs they did.
Garage Inc.
Yeah. No, they had Garage
They
Days.
actually
and then Garage
didn't
Days. They have two
disservice
different ones.
The Bob Seger song
Yeah.
they did it.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yep,
Yeah,
tough.
absolutely.
That's a tough one to pull off.
Yeah.
So the first concert I ever went to was Garbage.
Really?
Yeah, it was. They were great, and Smashing Pumpkins was the headliners.
I'm only
Oh my god.
But they were sick, so they played for an hour. The Pumpkins were good, but the
Pumpkins.
Garbage killed it. And I listened to that album in its entirety recently, and it's still very solid. The Garbage album. I also recently put Number One Crush on my Spotify playlist, and that's one was one of their radio singles back in the day. And I remember listening to that in the 5th grade, 6th grade. And I listen to it as an adult now. And I'm like, damn, this shit is fucking hot.
You know what?
Like
I have
it.
a problem with Smash Pumpkins. I like their music and I like them as a band, but it's the fans that gave me a problem with Smash Pumpkins.
It's like Insane Clown Posse.
It's not so well,
Exactly like Insane
I
Clown
don't know how
Posse.
that works.
I didn't know Smashing Pumpkins had identifiable fans, or they just like
No, it
just
was their
put heads down.
it was their fans that said, "Oh my God, they're the next Rush. They're better than Rush." And I'm
Okay.
like,
Yeah, but it's, I mean, a lot
I can relate to that because one of the reasons I dislike Tool is because people always said they were the next Pink Floyd, and even though I'm not a huge Pink Floyd fan, I just was.
see, I love
Never
Pink
saw
Floyd,
it.
but I
There's
don't see
any
that.
band that's
I
like
am
Pink
too.
Floyd. There's any
everybody
band.
Is. Everybody is. I'm just saying they're not one of my top 10, but yeah, everybody's. A
If
Pink
there's any band
Floyd
that's
fan.
like a newer Pink Floyd, it would be Between the Buried and Me.
Yeah.
They're very concept.
I've seen them
Yeah.
twice, believe it or not. And I'm not.
I had an opportunity to see them once.
That would be the newer Pink Floyd. Anyway, but that's way beyond.
So, be honest. You owned a pair of Jinko jeans, didn't you?
I had 5
Yes,
of them,
I did.
dude.
So did I. How big were your cuffs?
I had the sidewinders with a snake.
Oh, mine weren't that
You
big.
know,
I could see you still have a fucking chain on your wall, so of course you'd have the
I
ones that
don't.
are
I
like
got rid of
garbage
that
bag
chain
size.
years ago.
I had to go to her.
I mean, I still have the chain, but I don't wear it.
I had to get the $20 ones. They go on sale at Herb Phillips and stuff.
No, I had the
I could never
fucking.
get the $80.
I had the 48-inch round
No, I didn't have those.
handcuffs where it literally looked like I was walking with a fucking like
Skirt,
skirt.
a jean skirt, Amish jean skirt.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I've been really hammering out "In the Meantime" by Space Hog in my car.
Oh God, Space Hog.
They're really one-hit wonder band, aren't they?
Yeah, I
They
have
had some
that
good
song.
songs, but
Really?
what made them famous? You're right. They
Yeah,
were one
it
hit
was-
wonder.
That one is good.
But how many one-hit wonders can you honestly remember going back, checking out their music, and being like, "Wow, I actually enjoyed these guys. Why didn't they get bigger?"
Yeah,
There's a few that I can remember.
for sure.
Alien Ant Farm.
I didn't really like them though.
I loved them.
All right,
They
you-
covered Smooth Criminal,
Oh, yeah, they
became
did a couple
Boom,
good ones, yeah.
and they had some kick-ass fucking tunes.
That just wasn't my flavor, I guess.
Only
That
gets
was
me
during that
pumped.
whole like second wave of '90s, like
Yeah.
punk.
Do you guys
rock.
remember Stabbing Westward?
Yep.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Fucking yeah!
I bumped that song, man. I have to look into their back catalog. I imagine they're one of the bands that's a one-hit wonder, but are great. Aside from that, I've never heard anything aside from that song. But I've been,
What one?
What do I have to do?
Oh yeah, all right.
I've been fucking bumping that shit. I gotta listen to their old stuff.
Oh, there's another one. There's another fucking. There's like 4 or 5.
Wither,
that-
Blister, Burn, and Peel was the album. I think that they might have had 2 singles. I might have heard one other song off of that album. I haven't heard much of their stuff at all.
There's like 4 or 5 of their songs that were really big and had some radio
Really?
play. But that's probably their biggest one.
hmm
But yeah, that was like one of the early industrial metal bands.
Oh,
That was
Collective Soul. Remember them?
yeah.
Didn't they do the song "Runaway Train"?
No,
No.
oh,
Who was that? Runaway Train. Never.
I always thought of Candlebox when I thought of Collective Soul, just because the names are
fuck.
kind of similar.
Who sings that? Collective Soul sang that one song, "As I Walk Upon High." And I step to the
Oh, yeah.
edge. Yeah, that song. Where it's the
Yeah, that's a
weird
cool
tall
song.
guy, like he's on the building ready to commit suicide, and a pigeon saves his life. He starts feeding him bagels, and all of a sudden, I'm happy.
Mike Tyson shows up.
Child I Stone. I don't know why. I saw it, and I had to do the voice.
So if you guys want to talk about the dark side, you want to talk about some fucking garbage from the 90s, I have 2 lists for you. I got one list that is the #1 song for every year, and one list that is the one is the Grammy #1 song, and one is the best-selling album for every year. Which one do you?
Soul Asylum.
Soul Asylum.
Asylum.
That's why I thought of Collective Soul.
I had to
Soul Asylum. We should try that one of these days. Just a podcast connection, like Collective Soul, Soul Asylum, and then come up with titles.
No.
Oh fuck you! I didn't be.
All right, I have a list here of the best-selling album from every year: 91, 92, all the way to 99.
All right.
90.
And I want you guys to see if you can guess anybody on the list at all who has one of the best-selling albums out of those 9 years.
Green Day.
Nope.
Really?
Yeah, it's not a lot of
Nirvana.
No, it's weird. It's like
Jewel?
No, but that's a picture like yuppies buying
Oh,
CDs.
Alanis Morissette.
Yup, 96.
Fucking knew
Say
it.
that would be 96, definitely.
Yep.
Bra burning music. I loved her. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me
She
wrong.
also won a Grammy for
I-
best song that year.
I liked a lot of her music.
Alanis was killing it in 96.
Yeah,
That
she
album was
was.
good. That was a solid album.
Ironic?
I don't know what song, I didn't write down what song it was.
Oh.
90s.
But it would be, don't you think? That song?
Metallica.
A little
They
too
got-
ironic.
Really?
No, it's weird. It's not. It's these dirty kids in the '90s are trading metal albums. They're not buying them. You know. I don't know. It's not a lot of rock bands. It's like.
No.
Seal.
No, that's a good guess though.
That was 95. That was when that Kiss from a Rose came out. It was 95, I think.
Jesus, I'm surprised R. Kelly.
No.
Oh my god, I'm fucking missing. I'm swinging and missing all of this. I actually
hold
want
on.
to hear this list right now.
I mean,
Yeah, let James take a few guesses.
see, you said best selling albums of the 90s. We
I
gotta
got
go-
one.
we
Got
gotta
a
go
little hint
back.
for you if you guys
Gotta
want.
go
No,
back.
no hints.
Gotta go back.
I guessed one
Yeah,
without a
no.
hint.
Yep,
He's
you
got to
got
guess
one.
one without a hint. Then you
I'm
can
gonna
guess
mark it for you. Mark
All
one
right.
for Charlie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, turn that
Trying
into
to
cue.
trying to pick out a year where something kind of pops out in my head.
Presidents of the USA.
No, that's
Are you
no,
That would be a good one.
What the hell?
Chumbawamba? The
no,
Top Thump-
dude.
no?
No.
That was a fucking huge
Thump
one.
Thumper.
Wonder. Yeah.
I'll be singing.
Yeah, I had that CD.
I don't know the words. I get knocked down.
Yeah, it's a cool song.
That is a good song.
I'm sure they
It's a
still
catchy
play
song.
arena rock to this day. I'm sure.
Yeah.
No doubt.
This is a bad guess, but Prodigy.
No, man.
No,
I'm
that's-
telling you, it's not a lot of rock bands. It's not a lot of teenage dudes or
No.
like dudes buying these albums. It's like
If you say
housewives and
NSYNC
shit.
or Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys is one of them.
Holy fuck, that's two.
Yeah, but I can see that.
Backstreet Boys.
Bring out
Backstreet
two.
Boys
Britney
99.
Spears. Britney Spears.
No,
No.
I got two now. You gotta come up with. You gotta.
Christina Aguilera, maybe. I don't know.
that was 99.
No,
That was towards the end.
I was yeah, that was towards
they
the
were
end of
both
the
99.
That was literally the end of the Disney Club when they were starting to come into fame.
Right.
Definitely late end of the '90s.
The Mickey Mouse Club.
The
there.
Mickey Mouse Club. That's it. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm drawing.
You guys got to start thinking about some of these bitches singing these songs.
That's what I'm trying
Some
to
of
think
these
of.
women. Some
I
of
said
these
Jewel.
whores.
There's another one that's
Sheryl Crow,
No.
Shania Twain. No.
Nope.
Who's the other one?
Charlie's got two. I think James is ready to tap out here. That earns you a #1 contender shot or something at this fucking title if he taps out right now. That's
Okay.
it's on the line here.
Yeah, I can't remember. There's a one fucking song. and
Sing the
cannot
song. I can help you
remember-
think of the name.
I cannot remember. No, it's probably on here.
Yeah, sing something, James.
Oh, sing something, James.
You got all this equipment. Bust out a guitar. Why don't you have a guitar right now playing riffs from these fucking songs we're talking about, dude? Seriously.
Yeah, from these songs.
That's
talking
actually
about
not a bad idea to do.
I meant to suggest it before, but then I smoked a bowl and...
it. Yeah, he smoked a bowl, so hurry up.
You guys want me to read this list
There's
off?
the Cranberries, but I don't think it's gonna be the
Oh, Cranberries. Yes.
They
Oh, who sings 99 Red Balloons? What was that? Oh, my-
Nina, that was the 80s, wasn't it?
was that the 80s?
I think so. Yeah, it was in Vice City.
Late 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, late 80s, yeah.
Yeah.
GTA.
There's a new commercial where they play a particularly sad lyric out of a Cranberries song to like sell a car or something. It's weird. So like, you know, I never felt some weird lyric about being
Yeah.
alive or some shit like that.
All right.
Makes you sad.
Yeah, I don't know. Go ahead. I
Give
can't.
up.
I can't find.
Read that list, bud.
Bunch of crap, really.
Better than Ezra.
1990, Janet Jackson.
All right.
1991, Mariah Carey.
Yeah, makes sense.
1992, Billy Ray Cyrus.
I never even thought about the country genre.
1993, Whitney Houston from the Bodyguard soundtrack.
Hey, Whitney Houston. What is she, 5 years sober? Good on you, girl.
Isn't she 5 years dead? Oh, yeah. Shout out Whitney Houston.
Shout out Whitney Houston.
They got parts of her kneecaps for sale on eBay right now. 1994, Elton John, Sir Elton.
Oh shit, that's right.
1995, here's the one I left field. Hootie and the Blowfish.
Shit.
Really?
You know, best-selling album of the fucking year. And then Alanis, 96, 97, the Spice Girls.
Oh, of course. Of fucking course, the Spice. Everything was Spice Girls back then.
Who's your favorite?
They got a movie. They had a movie because of it.
Posh.
They're actually talking about getting back together.
Yeah. All right,
Posh,
Charlie,
I guess, is even on board.
No.
Charlie,
Posh
give me your
They
fuck,
would-
marry,
they-
kill on the Spice Girls, Charlie. But you got to kill all the.
And there's 5 of them.
You got to kill 3 of them.
Yeah.
I would kill Posh.
Ridiculous.
No,
my God.
there's a reason why. Even from then till now, I am
Because
not
he's
about.
so jealous that she fucked David Beckham.
Oh, not
Maybe I'm a little jealous about that. Plus, he's a better soccer player than I am. So
Yeah, he is. Me too.
no, I from then till now, I've never been about high maintenance chicks. She's always been the
not about high maintenance,
fuck
man.
the
Yeah.
kill
You
it.
don't-
I would.
Jeez,
fuck,
man, jump to
I
the
would fuck
worst.
Baby Spice.
because of the name.
No, because she had blonde. She was blonde and always wore pigtails.
That's like a 3-year-old.
Which is weird because I prefer brunettes. I would marry. What was the black chick on? What was her name?
Scary.
Scary Spice.
Okay.
And I would.
You just kill the rest of them?
No. I'd marry Sporty Spice,
You'd marry. I'd kill her.
and I'd fuck Baby Spice.
I can't remember
and
what
I'd
that one
kill
looks like.
Posh, Scary.
This is
What
now a
was the other
Spice Girls
Ginger.
podcast.
Ginger Spice, yes.
Of course.
Nobody wants to bang a ginger.
I think that was a dig at somebody.
Hey,
No.
your CB just went off. There's a fire call. There's a fucking burn on Lafayette Street.
Is a burning bush. Do the drapes match the curtains?
That's the same thing.
Oh.
Do the drapes match the curtains?
I have an equally horrible list of
Carpet
the Grammy
matching
winners.
drapes.
Carpet match the drapes, whatever, sorry. Fuck you. Does the carpet match the drapes?
I have
Sure.
a list of the Grammy
It's
winners.
impossible.
for
She's
Best
got brown
Album.
eyebrows.
Shut up. What?
You guys want to discredit the whole? You want to hear the Grammy winners for Best Album?
Actually, yeah. Because now that we've heard that list of crazy fucking...
1990 Bonnie Raitt. That's cool. 1991 Quincy Jones. Not real familiar.
Quincy
Good.
Jones now? Yeah, good.
Daughter's hot.
Yeah, definitely. I can't say no to
Shout
that.
out Rashida.
Yep. But Quincy Jones, look him up. One of those few that it's like, where, what? How did I not find this sooner?
Natalie Cole. 92. 93 Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
Clapton fucking wrote everything. So
Whitney Houston in 94, which was a year after she did the Bodyguard thing. 95 fucking Tony Bennett Unplugged. Isn't he like a fucking
Tony
poor man's Frank Sinatra? He's a fucking Vegas actor. Right?
he's that's all.
He's a poor
big
man's
band
Dean
and
Martin.
jazz.
Neil Diamond became
That's
a
weird.
Vegas actor, too.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all one. Good. Britney Spears did too. Then Alanis, Celine Dion,
Celine Dion, that was the other one I was
Bob
thinking.
Dylan, and Lauryn Hill.
Bob Dylan, yes.
Sitting on the pavement thinking about the government. What Bob Dylan?
What about Lemmy?
What about him?
Motorhead.
Lemmy?
He was
Did you
never.
say Lenny?
Lenny. I meant...
Lemmy.
No, it's Lemmy.
It is Lemmy.
Yes, it is Lenny.
I thought what is it? Lemmy or Lenny?
Lemmy.
It's
Yeah,
Lemmy. That's what
Lemmy.
I thought. You ever see him in the Tromo film? Tromeo and Juliet?
He's in that. It's cool.
Yeah, he does the whole
Does he play
narration.
God?
No, he does the narration. Two star-crossed lovers. He's got the scotch, big fucking mole.
They
He's
show
got
it
the
too.
leather vest. He's like, 2 stars. His accent is fucking hilarious. The Troma films are great. We should do a podcast about those.
If you like the gamble, show you how to live.
What's sad is you guys gotta know all
You
the
win some, lose some.
You gotta know all the Troma flicks.
I've
Toxic
seen a bunch
Avenger.
of them. Yeah, I'm big into Toxic Avenger.
Tromeo and Juliet.
I've never said it.
Oh, great movies.
I like John Waters too. He's got some
John
weird,
Waters,
weird
fuck yeah.
strange things. You know.
He's awesome. I love that guy. He's got that creeper vibe perfect.
So you relate?
No, I wouldn't mind being molested by him. I'd feel dirty during and after, but
Of course.
like, come on into my van. I shouldn't do this,
All
but
right.
you're awesome, so okay. Now I'm good.
Champion.
Some are pretty good too.
I'm gonna steal your design. Actually, make a belt out of it.
Just with a big crown on it.
Copyright infringement.
You gotta pull it out.
Wow. You want to sell that on eBay?
No. I'm not much of an eBay dealer.
You should have sold it on eBay.
I'm more of an ecstasy dealer.
No, you're not.
So, I feel kind of narrow-minded. I went with the genre. Like, I'll read you my list of just 90 bands for some reason. They stuck in my head.
Yeah, I said 90s music. I didn't say 90s alternative.
Yeah, but I went with the one genre primarily. And I was like, oh man, I really shouldn't have done that now that we're here talking about all this. Oh, no, wrong one. Come on. There it is, memo. All right. Rancid. Mm-hmm. Oh, I love them. Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, Real Big Fish, Presidents You Say, Smash Mouth, Spin Doctors, Eagle Eye Cherry, Dead Kennedys, Butthole Surfers.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Violent Femmes.
I like their song Shame of Life.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was actually the one song I put for top pick for me.
Stop making out with your arm.
He's practicing, all right?
Yeah.
Dropkick Murphys.
Sorry then. I'm
Flogging Molly. Offspring. Ailstorm, which I found out came around in the late 90s. They started in the late 90s.
right.
Jimmy's Chicken Shack.
Well, that's a one-hit wonder band.
Yes, that was one of the...
What song did they come out with?
Do Right.
No, I don't have that. I know I don't have that.
I'll play a little bit of it. It's a good song. But then I got the album and I'm like, oh, these guys were actually pretty fucking cool.
Just send it to me after the fact.
I just want to hear the song now.
Play it on guitar, sing it.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, wait. Sing it.
No, I'm good.
I'll get the guitar. I'll play it if you sing it.
Bed up straight. Always stay out.
Let's start a band, guys, right now.
I
Let's
never
get the
take
band
you
back
out.
together.
That's what
sound
you're all
good, man.
about. I always smell like
What are you gonna
smoke.
play?
Everything is just a joke. I never look at
The
you.
tambourine.
When you can
All right.
hear me sing. What do I do? What do
I'm gonna
I do?
fucking staple you.
All right.
Well, don't.
Holy fuck.
It was starting to click up here.
Jimmy's Chicken Shack, though. That was another one.
I don't know. That one I don't know.
Check them out, man. They were one of those few bands. Like I said, they were like, obviously you have heard of them, but
How about we get into Cypress Hill?
NWA. They carried into the 90s. Tupac, Biggie, the whole East
I'm
West
not
West.
big on Tupac or Biggie.
I
Never
am, and
was.
just as good as them is Big Pun as well.
Yep.
Who was fucking sick.
No, you want to go old school?
California Love and Natural Born Killers are two of the best rap songs of all time.
How about Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five?
I'm not super familiar with them.
Don't
I know
push
the
me,
name.
cause I'm close.
Oh yeah, that's
to
real.
the
That's like probably the
edge.
first one of the first
I'm
rap songs ever.
trying not to lose my head.
That was 80s, man.
It's like I went back. I'm like older than that.
Oh.
Influenced into the 90s. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep them going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. Oh my god, yeah, great song.
We got this out.
Insane Clown Posse. They
were
were the
the
90s.
Yeah, I was like, they definitely.
That was their decade.
I came into ICP, I want to say around
Jesus.
Riddlebox.
I thought it. You said it.
Holy fuck.
It's okay.
Really? So you predated Malenko, you're saying?
Yeah.
Interesting. How
And which is funny because
Would your
Malenko.
brother listen to it or something?
No, he actually stumbled onto Malenko. He was a mainstream ICP fan.
So was I. That's how I got into him. I didn't know anything about him. I didn't know anything, but I didn't listen to fucking rap, man. Back then it was Metallica, AC/DC, just getting into Pantera at the time, White Zombie, and then along like Bill, we already discussed this in ours before. He's like, oh yeah, listen to this, listen to Riddlebox, because that was the first one I heard.
Yeah.
Was Riddlebox, and the first album I got was Great Malenko. And yeah, that was 98. Because then shortly thereafter, they debuted on Raw, and I was like, "Fuck, man, this is awesome." It's like that all came together at the same time. So that was just kind of.
Isn't it funny how ICP fans condescend to other ICP fans? Like, listen, guys, you're all fucking ICP fans. You know, like.
Here's the thing now, and we probably touched on it before, is now this is 21 years after the fact. Back then, it's like if you got into it then, it's like, well, you're one of the news
Because they were
guys.
local, yeah.
You're fucking, you just getting into them, you're a mainstream bitch. It's 21 years later, I'm still a fan of their work, their body of work. Even some of the new stuff they've done is cool. We've, you know. But like now is like that argument that was back then really has no merit.
But then the problem was back then everyone had to have a favorite. everyone had to have a favorite genre or a favorite this. Or
Well,
a
that can
favorite
be still said today.
Yes, but in the same breath, as we've gotten older, we've come to the point where it's like, you know what? Why the fuck did I ever have a favorite? Yes, this is the one I enjoy the most of, but I can take elements from all these others.
Again, I mean,
enjoy.
the kids do that still today. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I like this, identify with it. Like, now.
I mean, back then for us,
Well, yeah,
not back then as in like in the '90s. No, that like you said, it's gonna be a generational thing every generation.
What's that have to do with what I just said, though?
Nothing. Exactly.
Pointless.
Doing a great job of keeping this on the track.
Yes, you are.
You're welcome. I tried.
Completely. Oh, Ty, you
was
gonna
your
pick
first-
this train up because we
Okay.
completely derailed.
Okay, what was your first album? Hold on, because it's hard. Because I'm trying to think. Like,
I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
no, because my first thing I ever owned was a vinyl. Wasn't a cassette. Wasn't a CD.
I used to listen to Alabama on vinyl. My first cassette was Aerosmith. It was a best of their early stuff that was great. My first CD was Ozzy Osbourne.
I
Osmosis.
remember my first cassette. Take a guess. You're probably not going to fucking get it. You might. There's a big hint sitting right in this room.
Penis.
Damn, this guy's fucking good. No. It was a Ninja Turtles
Oh God.
live action movie, 1990. The motion picture
with Vanilla
soundtrack.
Ice.
Yep. No, that was the second
That
one.
was the second one.
Oh.
The first one. That's the album I had.
It was just
That
all
was
like a
cassette.
score. Was there even lyrics?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a bunch of songs in it.
Oh yeah.
That was
Speaking of
her
Ninja
first
Turtles,
cassette.
let me ask the connoisseur. I would say you are.
The Pro.
What would you think of the new movies?
yeah, why are there no turtles in
versus
this?
the old movies?
They're fine. I mean, I don't hate on shit like that. A lot of people watch shit and like, oh, the new RoboCop was garbage, but I don't watch things objectively like that. I'm just happy that somebody's making a reimagining of it. Doesn't matter if I hate it or not. It's cool that people liked it enough to present something new for me to watch.
Exactly.
So I watch it open-mindedly.
Be
and I was-
happy it's still in
See,
the
for
public
me-
eye
I
where
was
it
gonna
gets
say,
thrown
for
through
me,
Hollywood. It's like, yes.
I watch it. I'm like, great. This is awesome. Whether the movie's bad or good, it's a great way to bring people like into what we came up on.
And they were fine, and I was hoping Johnny Knoxville would be more funny, but that was all right. They were fine. They were good. They were fine.
There's a line, though. With that said, there's the flip side is, and this goes
Some things should be left alone.
with remakes.
Yeah.
Don't remake things that don't need to be remade. Don't do that.
Or at least wait.
Look, the Dark Crystal. They're not making us. They're not remaking it. They're making a prequel.
No, yeah, and that's fine.
Do something like that.
Do more story. Don't do the same thing again.
Yeah,
Like, don't.
I'll give you that. Like
The
Spider.
only thing I'm okay with all remakes all the time is music. You want to cover a song? Fucking have a million bands cover a
No.
song. I'm fine with that. Like,
Then you end up with covers of Simple Man that they play on the radio 100 fucking times.
I don't listen to the radio, so I don't give a
Me
shit.
neither, but I used to, and it's still not cool, and they still play it, I'm sure.
Probably, but yeah, I haven't listened to radio in years, so it makes no difference
If
to
you
me.
get covers, are fine, I guess, but if they replace a song on the radio, that's no good. So,
There's so much shit on the radio now. Like, you could throw it in with all the new stuff that's out, and to me, it all sounds the same. Which I'm turned into that old guy. Like, I'm like everything I hear is like, this is garbage, 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 garbage.
He keeps talking about the band.
I like Taylor Swift.
I like garbage.
I like Taylor
I heard that.
Swift.
She's hot. She looks like a cat. She has eyes like a kitty cat.
I like Taylor Swift because she does write all her own music. So I gotta appreciate the talent.
I guess
As an artist yourself, you appreciate what she puts
King
in
Missile
there.
writes their stuff too.
I'm not saying I don't like them either.
I love King Missile. I don't like Taylor Swift. King Missile's entertaining.
Maybe like's a bad word. I appreciate them for their talent.
Yeah, they can do their thing.
You know,
She can do her thing.
any band that can
Whatever.
pump out, any musician that could pump out song after song.
Oh,
after
Phil
song.
Collins was a shit in the 90s.
I don't care what anybody says. Phil Collins was fucking great.
Hell yeah, he was. Garth Brooks was a shit in the 90s, for sure.
Alan
Reba had
Jackson
some
was a
good
shit in the
songs.
90s.
Yeah.
Alan Jackson was one of my favorites.
John Michael Montgomery. You
Johnny Cash was still
You
swinging
said Garth
big.
Brooks, right?
He
I
said
did.
Garth Brooks.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash was still swinging big.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. But that, I mean, for big time.
Yeah.
How How about fucking Limp Bizkit talking about remakes, the best ever, Behind Blue Eyes, like The Who did that song and it sucked so bad that was begging for a remake, and then Fred Durst came along and just killed it.
Killed it all right.
How about
He
Faith?
did fucking kill it. He
How about
buried
Faith?
it. That was actually awesome.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Come on.
I love both versions
That
of
was
that song.
yeah. So do I. That was a good. Yeah.
I loved Korn a lot too, man. I still got love for Korn. People were saying, that
Yeah, absolutely.
they're like a new metal band and whatever. But
They were
they're
like one of the
awesome.
first new metal bands.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know who else has been around since the '90s? Avenged Sevenfold.
Have they?
They didn't get big until the early 2000s, but they were around doing stuff before.
I never heard anything of theirs.
They sound just like Breaking Benjamin, I'm sure.
I mean, I could say the
Not
same
even
thing.
and they sound
I
like
like Breaking Benjamin,
Breaking
too.
Benjamin sounds like Seether, and they all sound the same. I bet the new ones.
Not really.
No, I know. I'm sure.
No, Avenged Sevenfold is more like a trivium.
Actually, the end of the '90s.
Like a
about-
light trivium.
The end of the '90s
That's
marked
not
the
90s,
death of
but-
me liking shit on the radio. Like, nothing against Disturbed and Godsmack, but when that shit started popping up, when they were the top bands, that's when I was like, I'll go listen to my own shit. I'll start listening to more what I want to, you know. I'm done with the radio now.
I got to that point about 2004. That's
same
when we
for
started
me.
playing like Puddle of Mud, and I'm like,
See,
Yes, sir.
I'm out.
Yes, sir.
Me, I'm always listening to the radio because it's either older bands putting out new stuff, or you run across a few new bands that drop some pretty cool things. Like that one song I talked about during the GTA podcast. It has that one lyric in it: 100 bad days makes 100 good stories. 100 good stories makes me interesting at parties. I was like, that resonated because that's a true fucking statement.
I remember you saying that last one.
Yeah, I
never
love
looked.
it.
I never looked the band.
I don't know who the band is. I just know I've heard the song on the radio and I like that song.
I'm really glad you guys didn't make me choose which Spice Girl to marry, because I wouldn't know.
Mary fucking Kill, do it now. Spice Girls.
He purposely brought that up so he could choose
No, I
which one to
really-
wear.
And we'll throw Garth Brooks in there.
When I posed the question, I was like, yeah, I'd have a threesome with those ones. But then I was like, wait, that's not what I asked.
Garth Brooks now, he's in the mix too.
Oh no!
Oh, gee.
Mary fucking Kill.
Kill Garth Brooks. Can I kill and fuck one of them?
You can kill fuck
Can
at
I
the same time.
Can I pick the order?
You can fuck and kill him at the same time.
At this point, I'd marry whichever one's the youngest, because they're probably all considerably older than me. No, I'd marry Posh, I guess, because she was the most attractive, and then I'd bang Ginger Spice maybe, and then I'd kill the rest of them.
That makes two people in this room.
Ginger Spice.
Walked
Ginger always looked like she was 5 years older than all the
Walked
other
the
girls,
ring.
but she had big titties.
Danced with the Ring of Fire.
Am I right?
She did actually, yeah.
She looked like she was their cool aunt or something, but she had a nice rack. And you're like, yeah, I like that one.
You know, it's actually kind of a difficult one.
In hindsight, Posh is the most attractive.
I'd definitely marry Posh just because she's loaded, just because she's married to David Beckham.
So then legally your marriage wouldn't count.
Oh, he's dead.
I'd be married to David Beckham.
He crashed on the plane with Garth Brooks. The thunder rolled and he fucking died.
The lightning struck is what happened.
Yeah.
He's actually back in the limelight again.
Yeah, I heard he had some song out maybe a month or two ago. I heard something about it. Maybe it's on YouTube. Somehow I came across it.
I never much cared for him. He had a bunch of good songs, yes, but I never really cared for. I guess I could. It was one of those songs. If I heard it on the radio, I really don't care if I hear it or not, and I changed to this station. But you know
Just
what
the
I got
fact
to
because he.
You know what I gotta appreciate about that guy? The fact that in touring, he would just randomly set up in like major squares, major areas, and do free concerts. Just because, hey, we need a break from the road. Let's set up and do a concert here. Okay.
That's cool.
His poor roadie crew.
I fucking hate Lenny Kravitz.
Really?
I fucking hate Lenny
You know,
Kravitz.
I have a lot of Lenny Kravitz, and I'm also every time I hear it, I end up switching. I'm like, not a fan.
Lenny Kravitz is one of the few that's like,
What were his radio songs? Not Walk This Way, but Are You Gonna Go My
American
Way?
Woman.
Was
American
okay.
Woman,
The original was better.
Fly.
Fly.
Oh God, what was the one? They were playing one in the grocery store last month.
Or
and it was
Fly
just-
Away,
It was
whatever.
insufferable.
Fly Away, yep.
Insufferable. And he's really cool, I guess. I actually hated him so much I read up on
Is
him.
it Mr. Cab Driver? I think.
And
is
he's
one.
actually a super
Like
cool
that's-
dude, but I
Oh, yeah.
fucking hate his songs.
Yeah, that's one that I usually just kind of switch after I hear it. I'm like,
not me, because in the music video "Fly Away," I'm not gonna lie. When those girls are in the one air part of the room and they're getting topless, I'm like, oh, I wish that wasn't blurred. Trying to see titties in music videos. Which, speaking of which, I don't care what anybody fucking says.
Demonoid Phenomenon, Grob Zombie. That music video has titties everywhere because it's the whole video is his concerts with just chicks doing this the entire video.
Yeah, I have that on DVD.
Actually aired it. Prodigy Smack My Bitch Up, the music video, where you see the stripper fully naked, and at the end, you find out it's a girl because she looks in the mirror. You see her buck ass naked. I remember watching that on MTV late night after 12 a.m. I mean, I knew about Skinamax, but
So you guys want to talk about just all jerk off stories now?
Static X.
Where's the weirdest picture?
Yeah,
you
That
saw,
was
Charlie?
99.
Since you brought
It
us
was
here.
96, but 99 is. What are you doing?
What's the weirdest spot you jerked
play-
off, Charlie?
wow.
I jerked off on the back of a bus one time.
Going to school? Or were
Going
you
home
supposed to be there?
Going home from school on a half day after like a Regents or a final or some shit. I accidentally made eye contact with a 60-year-old fat woman bus driver while I was doing it. I was like, oh, gee. She was, because in the big mirror, fuck.
He finished.
She probably
knew.
yeah.
He knew.
It
He's
was a
like-
she. Thank God.
He knew.
He was doing the same
What do you
thing.
got, Charlie?
The weirdest place
James is making up a lie right now because he can't tell us the truth.
I guess I would say
I bet you James jerks off while he's on fire calls, like running into burning buildings. Like, God damn, I'm kicking this fire's ass.
I need more water.
oh, the river.
In the river.
I was swimming by myself one day, skipped school.
That's not weird at all, dude.
I was underwater and it was like
You're lying.
No, dead serious. The worst part is I was upriver. So I'm like, oh, I better get back to town before my sister realizes I'm not at school. Well, as I'm driving down, I see cars parked and there's people swimming. I'm like, oops.
Gross. Gross.
True story. What about you, fucknut?
In your chairs.
Oh, fuck out of that. I shared a hotel with a dude and a couple of chicks one time, and I went out to Denny's.
That's not weird. It's in the confines of your
Not
own
for
house,
me, for you.
though. Outside of your house, what's the weirdest place you ever jerked off? And yes, you can count the handy in the parking lot.
Driving in my car.
I was gonna say I probably didn't drive it down the road, dude.
How the fuck do you do that?
I'm good.
Just like at work. I don't understand people can do that.
That's weird, but
It's hard with one hand, but I can get it done. It just takes long.
Does it count if someone else did it?
Yeah.
I can
Usually-
drive. I can drive with my knee.
Does it count if someone else jerks you off?
No.
No.
So then you're screwed. Keymark parking lot doesn't count. I went there.
College.
On the clock, that's
Mars.
nice.
No, it was after
No, it was
work. It was
after
after work. I had my car then, dude. I
How the
left.
fuck did this get turned into?
I went and saw ICP one time at in Niagara Falls.
Oh Jesus!
And I got a hotel with these two chicks and this dude that was banging one of them. So I go, after the show, I go and get Denny's and come back.
Oh.
And I go to take a shower and there's a big fucking load sitting in the drain. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
All right, honestly, you ever been in the same room
Scumbag.
and caught somebody fucking?
No.
I've been in the same, I've been caught fucking and, yeah.
Well,
I've fucked in front of people probably. I shouldn't say that.
No, like you had to either sit up and realize what's going on, or they start and you're like, hey, stop.
no, I went in and stopped it.
Oh, that counts.
So yeah.
I'll say that counts. I was at a party one time and I got drunk and I wanted to leave, of course. And I thought I was sober enough to drive, but they hid my fucking keys on me, assholes. Well, I was in the recliner facing the living room, and I wake up in the middle of the night to take a piss. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm facing the fucking window. I'm like, how the fuck did my chair get turned around? I turn around, and there's 2 elephant skin rugs fucking dry humping each other. I'm like, you guys gotta fucking stop. Sorry, Charlie, didn't realize I woke you up. Like, no, I have to take a piss. So I fucking went to take a piss. I'm like, you guys can fucking stop now. I laid back down. Can you turn the chair around? We want to finish. I fucking hate you guys. Got my keys and left.
I thought you were gonna tell the story, but no, you weren't there for that one.
When you fucking, yeah. Someone
Were you there for that?
slapped your fucking ass? I think it was Arlo or Larry.
Puma.
Puma.
Oh,
while you're balls deep in that.
Gave me a
Tit
beer
mountain.
and kiss on the cheek.
Yep, while he's
In the middle
balls
of
deep in his
everything.
girl.
Good old Arlo. Shout out Arlo.
Yeah, you lost this, Puma. You weren't the only one that got the stink eye.
Because someone turned the lights on. Larry had fucking ramen noodles.
That's
Trying to open them, and he turns on the lights. And I go, God! Ramen noodle everywhere.
I helped him find those.
Arlo comes
in
up,
the kitchen.
slaps me in the ass, then goes out, gets me a beer, hands it to me in one hand, and then gives me a kiss on the cheek and walks out the room.
So he kissed you on the cheek while you're banging that chick?
Yeah.
But you had a threesome with Arlo, bro.
Yeah, it's
counts.
awesome. It was good.
2 guys and 1 girl.
I'd say as somebody, that's a life experience done to the bare minimum, just enough to check it off the list. Good for
You
you,
ever been on a
bro.
threesome?
I've fucked in the same bed with girls.
All right, how about this?
Not
Were
really.
they?
How about this?
Were the girls involved?
They were awake, but I mean, both of them were awake. I was only fucking one of them.
Full disclaimer,
Really
they were
fucking
both
nice.
awake and consenting.
They were both awake.
I've tried to wake a lot of girls up by fucking girls right next to them, and that usually doesn't work.
All right.
They're like pretending. They're
Back
like,
to
maybe
the-
they'll go
let's
away.
let's keep this topic going with 90s music. What was the craziest sexual thing you ever... Whoa, what music were you listening to in the 90s when you were getting some? Were you getting some in the 90s?
I lost my virginity to the Doors. No doubt.
I bet you that not really helped.
And I'm gonna love you till the heavens.
Were you getting some in the 90s?
I don't remember listen to any music.
Did you listen to music while you masturbated when you learned? I did, I'm not gonna lie. When I learned how to crank,
Maybe, but I honestly
I
don't
cranked
remember
that
any
dial
of it.
up to 11 so no one could hear me.
Hey, I don't remember listening to any.
Like you didn't listen to the fucking Who while jerking your gherkin.
Sometimes you need like a go-to TV show to just play like a season through it that you're not going to pay attention to. Just, you know. I used to work at a video store and I get 2 movies and I'd let her pick one out and I'd be like, all right, we'll watch this one first. And then this one with
Watch
Adrian
the
Brody,
movie.
I'm going to fuck through this whole movie. I'm not watching The Pianist, we're fucking through this. We're watching my shit and then the next one, no.
See, I do it the opposite direction. It's like the first one we're gonna fuck through, then you'll fall asleep, and then
Oh.
the second one is the one I want to
Oh,
watch.
so you can watch it alone?
Yeah.
That's smart.
No questions asked.
Smart.
Give it smart.
Exactly. No questions. No. Pause it. I gotta go get a drink or anything like that.
Drugs kick in.
Straight through.
They barely breathe and they don't talk back.
That's right.
This is awesome. This is a good one.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
I remember.
Just keep going on these high stories and everything, or drunk stories, or other stories of talking, fucking talking.
I remember in middle school when Americana dropped. Yes, I was in middle school when The Offspring. No, I was younger than that.
I love that My Friend's Got a Girlfriend song. I saw them live. It was great. I tried to start
would love to have seen
I tried
them
to
live.
start a fucking mosh pit at SPAC in the lawn during The Offspring, and it did not work at all.
No, I was. I
Do
think I was in
punk kids do mosh pits?
They bump each other now.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I think I was in 6th grade and The Offspring Americana dropped and I was like, oh man, I brought like the cassette in because they were still making cassettes. And I'm like, yo, check it out. I got my Walkman and like every other fucking rich kid, yo, we got it in our CD players. I'm like, yeah, fucking CD players be missing by the end of the day. You better lock your locker, fuck.
Doesn't fit in your pocket, asshole.
Exactly.
Mine doesn't skip.
Sure, fuck you.
I hate those anti-skip CD players because
Oh,
they drain your batteries.
And you had to let them pre-record.
45 seconds.
Yeah. 45-second anti-skip. It would like pre-read, and if you shook it, it would wear it down, and then you'd have to hold it still so it could build back up.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Rob Zombie CD on the way to middle school on the bus for like 40 minutes straight.
Hellbilly Deluxe.
Yep,
Yeah.
imagining myself playing guitar and
Banging Cherry
singing.
Moon.
That was the first song I ever learned on guitar, on an acoustic guitar,
What's that?
was Super Beast
Oh.
off that album. The first song I picked up an acoustic guitar and I learned it.
First song I learned
Damn it.
on the bass was Basket Case, actually. Very mainstream. Green Day Basket Case.
Mine was Stairway to Heaven.
Typical.
First CD I ever owned, Genesis.
Solid. Stole it from your mom or something.
No, it was actually gifted to me by my older sister.
Nice.
U2, Pop.
Oh fuck, they suck, dude.
No,
I met this girl one time. A friend.
U2 is a band. It's kind of like
I've always kind of dug them. I wouldn't say they're like
I need
the
another
greatest
band.
Oh, they
band.
suck.
it's one of those bands that they have like.
Yeah. There's no emotion to it.
But no, it's not that. It's you listen to it and it's just kind of bland. They have a lot of hits. They've been around a long time, but if you listen to sit and listen to their songs, they're like,
music.
yeah, they're just kind of bland.
Train.
Because I find myself, I have
Jupiter. My old man loves that song.
I have a
That's
shit
cool
ton of
song.
their music too, and every time it comes across my MP3 player, I end up skipping it. It's like,
music
it's
to
like
walk
Lenny
to.
Kravitz. Is
You don't
another
work
one.
out to it. You fucking walk your dog or some shit.
Yeah, and leave it playing at home.
I don't care what anybody says. I made out with my first girl to R. Kelly. And no, I didn't piss on her.
Why not?
He wasn't into that yet.
Oh,
So it didn't really transfer.
is that one still alive?
R. Kelly? Yeah.
No,
R. Kelly? Yeah, he's still alive.
no.
So about those 90s make-out movie songs.
You know what I'm talking about.
You can't prove it.
The hard drives, Charlie.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah.
Those video game characters. Video game.
I don't care what anybody
characters.
says.
What lake are you dumping these off in?
Crystal Lake. I go up there every summer.
Your wife?
No. Unless she's got a lake named after her and she's rich and doesn't tell me about it. I want my money.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that can't.
What did you ask him?
What night? What song? All right. What music were you listening to the first time you made out to it with a girl in the 90s?
I was making out with girls in the 90s, bro. I hate to be the one. to
We were
break
playing
it
with
to you.
wrestling figures.
Yeah, it's not good. We were listening to St. Clown Posse, bro. That was
Yeah,
not
man.
going down for
So
me.
was I. I was.
No, you were
listening-
playing with sticks in the road in Red Hook.
No, I kissed girls in middle school and shit, dude. But I don't fucking know.
I lived in Red Hook for a little while.
We had G.I. Joes and you were playing with sticks.
Yeah.
I lived in Red Hook. I also lived up in the cities, some countries,
Yeah? Like what? Canada?
Boston, America. You know.
Texaco. That's a gas station up in Canada.
I would have loved to make out to a girl listening to Aerosmith from
Okay.
Armageddon, that Aerosmith ballad, and also the
Don't wanna miss a
Yep,
thing.
and the Aerosmith Brown Eyed Girl song. Not the cover, but they have a song that's like that. That's another. And Angel. Angel's my big time Aerosmith fucking. If I could, Angel would be my big time romance banger from the 90s for sure. That's a dope ass fucking.
I like their album, it's a best of album, the big ones.
Yep, that was 90s. I had that.
Yep,
and,
I had that.
Nine Lives had some cool shit on it. I got the Farm on
I
my
think
playlist.
the cover of that album was Ake Bono and
Yep.
Takana
But
Hana.
sumo
Was
wrestler.
it the super famous guy?
Yep.
Ake Bono and Takana Hana. Who's like, Takana Hana is much smaller than Ake Bono, but he always fucking, like, majority of the time would beat him.
I have I have tracks 1 and 2 from the Pump album on my Spotify currently. They had some dirty ass lyrics. Aerosmith.
Line up
Yeah.
from
Dude.
Ace Ventura, line up.
Yep.
When he's going through the whole fucking roster of the Miami Dolphins in
How's
'84.
that song go? Shit.
Dirty Air.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was an awesome fucking song.
Aerosmith has so many just filthy lyrics.
Yes, I
Fuck yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Ain't got no rubbers, now it's raining all the time, honey. What the fuck, Steven? That's rock and roll, man.
What the? They have that one song that's very like Louisiana. It's very southern.
Off Permanent Vacation.
Maybe. Shit, I gotta remember the lyrics.
Yeah. It's about a guy and a girl and they rob a place or something. It's on Permanent Vacation.
Natural Born Killers. That was a good movie.
It was a great song too.
Sorry, this made me think of that.
9 Inch Nails had an amazing song. That's on my Spotify
Yeah.
too. They have a crazy like haunting song. Like I put it on like 3 months ago, and I've never listened to it because like there has to be like a fucking thunderstorm when I'm driving home, or like I have to fucking run a cat over, and that song comes on. I have to be like, it's time, you know. But it's on there. It's fucking on there, dude, for something.
Ain't No Grave. That'd be my It's Time song. Johnny Cash. Ain't no grave can hold my body down. Good song. Great song.
You ever hear "Beans for Breakfast" by Johnny Cash?
Mhm.
I love that song.
I've heard about 99% of what Johnny Cash has put
That's a
out.
bold statement. He's got a lot of songs. Are you
Yeah.
familiar with the Tennessee Mayor? It's on the Jackie Brown soundtrack.
I've listened to.
And the Tennessee Stud, love the Tennessee Mayor. about horses and cowboys and
Banging.
such. No.
Horses banging cowboys.
Oh yeah.
The Tennessee stud was long and lean with. Yeah, it was. Yeah. The color of the sun and his eyes were green.
Oh yeah, red. Green with envy. I know where this is
There was
going.
a killer Foxy Brown song. I don't know shit about her, but I don't even know if that song. No, that was old.
Brown, yeah.
Maybe it was in the '90s. That was a great song on that one.
It was. No, but Johnny Cash, I have her listen to a lot of his stuff because I didn't want to be one of those, oh, I'm a Johnny Cash fan because I listened to one album.
Speaking of him, speaking about Hurt, let's talk about remakes that just fucking murdered the original.
Hurt was a fucking amazing.
Johnny Cash murdered it. I'm saying he
killed it.
Trent Reznor
amazingly.
says he doesn't even listen to his own version of it. He listens to Johnny's version. I'm gonna start with easy one. I'm Your Boogeyman by White Zombie. They
Good
fucking
song.
Took a disco song, murdered it.
And the whole music video too, because you can watch they have the music video of the original where it's like in a disco, like dance area, a dance like studio, and they're all like partying and the guy's singing on stage doing his disco moves, and then you see the Rob Zombie music video and you're like,
I'll one up you by two. Same
cool.
person. One, Brick House, Rob Zombie.
All right.
yes,
That's
No.
same era. That's funk though.
You know what's one I really like? He did American Band.
I was gonna say that one.
Yep.
That was
He
my
did
second
that?
one.
Yeah.
Man, I got that on 45.
That
I love
was
that
good.
song.
You know who I wish they would someone
Cat
would
Scratch Fever he did, but Nugent's is better.
You know who I wish someone would cover a song of? Chuck Berry. I'd love to hear somebody cover
I'm sure of
Johnny Be Good or something.
Grateful Dead did Johnny Be Good, man.
But it's Grateful Dead.
Yeah, it was like a million years ago. I think a lot
Well,
of
it's
people.
not
tried
even
covering
that.
them.
Grateful Dead, no matter what song they played, whatever they covered, they put that
He
hippie
sucked.
fuck. It's not even that.
That's EMS.
It's like hippie country.
Yes.
It's too much. I like hippie shit. I like old shit. But Grateful Dead, it sounds too hillbilly shit. It's too weird, man. I don't dig it.
I'm not a Dead fan. I'm not
Neither
a
am
Deadhead.
I.
Not even a casual fan or anything.
How many Grateful Dead fans does it take to change a light bulb?
You told me this before.
They don't change it. They follow it around
Yeah.
and watch it burn out for 40 years.
We ain't doing this one. AMS. It's advanced medical support. We can't do much of shit there.
Let's take the podcast down the road. Go to this fucking medical call.
AMS, we can't do anything. We're only EMTs.
We're gonna go film it. What is an AMS? Automatic
Advanced medical
animal mauling situation.
Exactly.
It is.
Let's go, bro.
All right.
411 follow up, episode 3.
That's right.
Oh shit.
The animals are stealing people. Puddle jumper.
I was just thinking about what was that sound? It was the mouse in my pocket. Remember that?
Rocket ship.
Rage Against the Machine is a band that had a couple really good songs, but their fans are kind of douches. Well, they're overpowered.
Rage is one I'm not like.
I
I
fucking
don't
love
mind their
Rage.
songs. Like they're pretty good, but I'm not huge on them.
You know,
Yeah,
Zach
like, I
De La
could-
Rocha actually has another band. Now, they haven't done much for a while, but One Day as a Lion, great. I have the album. Love it. I've always loved Rage Against the Machine. Audio Slave, great.
Yeah, that Tom
Coalition.
Morello song
Yep.
is one of my.
Tom Morello,
that
oh.
solo in Like a Stone is one of my favorite solos of all time.
Three greatest bass players in my book.
No, what are you?
Les Claypool, Tom
Yeah,
Morello,
word.
and Flea.
All right. I don't know enough about music to even be in this, but I
Flea
want
is
to hear
what I
James's. I want to hear your well, maybe that too, but I want to hear your top 3 solos.
All time?
Yeah,
I need like a
or
day.
from the '90s if you want, if that makes it easier.
All right. It's still gonna take a while to think of this one.
That's funny. Somebody died.
Oh my god.
Because you guys are sitting here. They can use this in court, you know.
Oh, this is definitely going up then. I'm gonna bookmark this one.
Date and time. Stamped right up there, Peter. It's right up there.
Fucking Bulls on Parade guitar solo is probably in my top 3, right next to the other Tom Morello one. That just tells you that those are 6 solos, but I also don't know shit about music, and they just sound really crazy to me. So that's probably
The
why I like
solo
them.
from Floods, Pantera.
All right,
That's one of my all-time favorite
I'll have to
solos.
listen to that. Cemetery Gates is a great one too.
Oh, shit.
It is.
What do you got, Charlie? You can chime in too, man. Chime in.
I don't know, man. Like, see me, I love the solos, but they aren't what resonates with me.
Okay, am I just like my personal favorites?
Sure.
Okay, because it doesn't have to be technical. It'll still be Floods. The solo from Pepper, Butthole Surfers,
Oh, cool.
because that was the first solo I ever learned how to play.
Wow.
Yeah,
No
okay.
shit.
Now I got Promise in my head again.
That's that.
Slap bass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned how to play that. in
That's
Mexico.
percussion bass.
Whatever.
That's a. You're actually using this hand as the third.
I learned how to do it. Actually, Mr. Sheridan, shout out Mr. Sheridan, he's the one who taught me how to do it. In ISS. I had skipped enough school, I had to do fucking so much time in ISS. He brought his bass in and taught me how to fucking do it.
Remember we had a substitute teacher named Mr. Sheridan that was like a big fat white Norbit? Was that the guy? Really?
Yeah.
He played music? Oh, he did play
Dude,
music
he was
and
a
shit.
fucking bassist player like no other.
He was cool.
He looked like an oddball Mick Foley.
He was all sloppy fat, yeah. Like,
Yeah, he was a good guy though. Awesome
yeah, he was.
dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was cool.
He could literally talk music for
Oh, did I say
days.
Norbit? That's not the right movie. He looked like a white version of some fat
Nutty Professor.
Yeah, that's
There
it.
you go. You're right. Awesome guy though.
James is racking his mind over here.
Yeah.
We're not calling. Jesus, we haven't responded.
He's thinking, don't say Westmoreland, don't say Westmoreland.
No. Hell no.
The solo from Isn't It Ironic? Jewel, these hands are small. I know, but they're not yours. They're
Intuition?
In my port.
That was 2001, I think.
How about Natalie Imbruglia? I'm already
She
torn.
is so fucking hot.
No.
Australian.
No.
My girl,
You know
though,
who's
is,
hot? Jennifer Connelly.
yeah, kind of. From, the
Labyrinth?
yeah.
Yeah.
She's hot, sure.
You see her now? Oh,
Yeah, she's hot, you know.
Jesus.
She's hot, sure, but not as hot as, the chick that sang, I'm Like a Bird. I always fly
like a
away.
bird.
Yeah, that's my girl. And Natalie Imbruglia is
So
fucking so hot too. Those two are much hotter than Jennifer Connelly. I could see her at like
I
the
wanted to
rest
see.
stop.
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to see Natalie Imbruglia naked so bad when she. I'm all out of faith.
I think on the spot I'd just have to go with AC/DC's Thunderstruck solo.
Ugh,
Oh Jesus! You mean like the 10-minute long intro?
gross.
No, solo, not intro.
It was a joke. It wasn't 10 minutes long either. So you know. Freebird.
Yeah,
That, was,
right.
that wasn't the 90s?
No, but I thought we weren't doing 90s. You said just.
He told me what
Yeah, I
90s.
told you.
I said,
You said you was going to do your favorites. I
It'd be
thought.
easier for him to narrow it down because he knows so many guitar solos.
Oh, my bad. I got the impression you were just going to do your 3
no,
favorites.
if we're doing like all time, the fucking the whole it's not even a solo. The whole goddamn song is a solo. Swim to the Moon from BT Bam. Fucking 18-minute song.
It's a good song though. Pink Floyd, Comfortably Numb, Freebird, Leonard Skinner.
You're just doing the greatest hits, man.
Yeah, I hate fucking.
The only reason because they're the easiest I can remember.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I get you. I get you. You're right though about Freebird for sure. That'd be top 10.
I like everyone likes Freebird from Leonard Skinner, but one I put over that, which is kind of the same style of song in their library, is Tuesday's Gone.
Oh, God.
I like that way better.
Spider
than Freebird.
Bass.
Yeah.
I like Spider Bass, Black Betty too.
Yeah,
The Ram Jam, great original,
It's racist.
but
Can't rock it anymore.
Spider
man.
Bait, Black Betty.
She had a fucking black baby and it went wild and she had to give it away, dude. You can't listen to that shit.
yeah.
Damn thing went wild, you know?
Would you give it away?
Give it away now?
I can't even comment.
Not
That's
yet.
Just, no, I can't say anything to that,
No.
man. That's
Give it
like
away,
you
give it
fucking
away,
just
give it
throwing
away
me
now.
like the softest softball pitch ever, asking me a question like that. I can't even fucking comment. How dare you ask me something like that in a public forum?
You didn't answer. Not
Now
answer.
put it in the fucking trash compactor where it belongs, alright?
Alright.
Alright, to sell it.
He'd give it away too now.
Yeah. I'd sell it to Fleet.
What do I gotta do to get a drink of water?
Hey, yo, bitch.
You got to get it, put it in you.
Yeah, they had some pretty dirty lyrics, too.
They did. They went on stage with nothing but tube socks on their dicks.
Aerosmith purposely makes shit filthier. They have, on Love in an Elevator, he goes, chase you all the way to the stairway, honey, kiss your sassafras. On the live album, he says, chase you all to the stairway, honey, lick your funky ass. Whoa, man. Month on the road and you'll be eating from my hand. Live version. Month on the road and I'll be coming in your hand. Like, they just make shit dirty for no reason. It's great.
A lot of bands do that. Like they'll change like album lyrics
Vanilla
just to
Ice
make
says
it even.
fuck like 3 times when he does Ice Ice Baby now.
Yeah.
And there's like a guitar in it, like heavy shit, you know?
He went hardcore for a while. Remember that?
He was flailing in all directions to do anything he could. I'm surprised he did put a cowboy hat on and fucking have a farm. He went Amish, didn't he? He's just fucking, he's flailing for anything. We could probably get him on the show.
What about is the one live? I Alone.
Oh man, Lightning
blank.
Crashes was
Yes.
Fucking
Awesome.
Oh, the band
Fucking
live.
Awesome song.
Yes.
Awesome song.
Yeah.
No, okay.
yeah.
Play it. I don't remember it.
The I Alone.
I'm drunk.
That one was all right, a cool one. Their like third radio single was
There
off
you go.
off Bikini Juice or something. Their third radio single never got any replay, but it was great.
Oh my god! All right, yeah.
Yeah. Charlie, she's crying. Look,
What a bitch. What a bitch.
pussy.
I alone love you.
Of course he's crying.
God, it's so weird to listen to this rockin' ass song and he's singing about placentas.
That's Lightning Crashes.
Yeah.
That's the one I was looking for.
Their third single had a really strange sound to it. And they only played it for like a summer or something. It didn't get any replay, but it was really weird and I liked it a lot.
What would you say were your favorite soundtracks from the 90s?
Dumb and Dumber.
Obviously.
I only had the single from that, I think. I don't think I had the full
What other
soundtrack.
movies do you
Here's the
think-
thing: is on the Dumb and Dumber soundtrack, a lot of the popular songs that were in the movie weren't on the soundtrack,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of songs that were in the background of the movie that were actually on the soundtrack. The Green Jelly, the Bear song, that was one of them. Right Red Hand, that was
Red
another
Right
one.
Hand, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
Yes.
Yep.
That is on the X-Files soundtrack, which is one of my favorites from the 90s. That has Soul Coughing on it and some other really cool shit.
That just a little butt crack there.
Red Right Hand is such a good fucking song.
Yeah, it
Not
is.
a lie, Mortal Kombat.
He's fucking a badass motherfucker.
Mortal Kombat, the first movie.
Number one is
Sounds-
Crow. Crow has
Yes,
isn't White Zombie on it?
Yep.
9 Inch Nails is on it. Fucking everybody's on it. Rage is on it.
No, that's number 2.
Yeah, they're both good. They're both in the
Yes.
90s. Yeah.
Couldn't you- I mean, wouldn't that be
both.
like the same album as Queen of the Damned, though?
Henry Rollins and shit. What do you mean?
That's Disturbed, Korn,
What year did that come out?
2000s.
Oh, was it?
Early
It might have been
2000s.
2000.
I gotta say, like The Crow and X-Files and Escape from L.A. had a crazy soundtrack.
Fuck yeah, John Carpenter.
You heard that? Yeah.
Yes, with Kurt Russell.
Yeah, I gotta get it. I
Great
gotta
freaking movie.
look into that. That was
Escape from New York was badass too. I don't care what anybody says.
yeah, that was badass.
I would
soundtrack.
say Mortal Kombat.
Was that like all techno shit, or did they have actual songs?
It had
Was
some
the
actual
lyrics and
songs.
shit?
in it.
Yeah.
The Matrix. And, The Wiz.
Cake? The
The Wiz.
Distance?
Hey, he's going the distance.
R.E.M.
For speed.
The End of the World as we know it.
Oh God.
Somebody told me that I think they were lying. I think it was a rumor. They said that Cake was gay, like 5 years ago, and I don't believe it. And just, nothing against gay people. I just think it's funny. I just tell everybody that the whole band is gay. Anytime anybody mentions Cake, I'm like, they're fucking gay, dude. Like every single one of them.
Days of the New.
Really, the whole band? Yep.
Days of the New. Oh, okay.
Short
Something
skirt and a long jacket. Yeah, it's about a dude.
Oh, I remember.
Boo.
Monster Magnet.
Oh yeah, Stoner Rock. That was a good.
Yep.
Monster Magnet was
Space
a cool.
Lord, motherfucker.
I've only heard the uncensored version a couple times in my life. I always heard it on the radio.
Yeah. That song had a lot of radio play. Still does.
It's a very cool song.
94.9 K-Rock. Shout out. They
Oh, fuck. Cult of Personality, Live in Color.
They've too much from CM Punk and all that shit. Though
I don't equate it to CM Punk. I just think it's an awesome fucking song.
yeah.
the Cult of
I wasn't watching wrestling on the whole CM Punk thing, so.
Yeah, neither was I. I guess I just don't like that song much. Or the video game probably fucked it up for me or something. The wrestling video game.
Oh, I thought
That's
you
who
were
it is. Yeah.
I thought you were
Faith No
talking about-
More.
Good song.
Epic.
Epic. He came out with a new band not too long ago.
I heard.
About 10 years ago, actually, now.
Yeah.
Roll it up and smoke it again. Fuck, what was it called?
What the balls was that?
These guys had good albums in the 90s too.
Who is it?
Eddie.
Oh, Iron Maiden. Hell yeah.
They've been good forever.
Hell yeah. Mark of the Beast.
Number of the Beast.
Number of the Beast, sorry. Oh, God. Run to the Hills.
Hallowed Be Thy Name is
Yep.
one of their most epic
Yep.
songs. I mean, that's
Crazy Eddie.
80s.
Judas Priest was always one of my favorites. Twisted Metal. Or
Twisted Sister.
Twisted Sister.
Twisted Metal was one of my favorites. I like that a lot better than
It's a
Twisted
great-
Sister, actually.
So do I.
Fuck you. Twisted Sister's awesome.
Not as awesome as Twisted Metal.
The best thing about
D. Snyder would walk in here and whoop all of our asses at the same time.
The best
while
thing about
trying.
Twisted Sister is him being a figurehead for like free speech and shit like that.
Yeah, he's big for it, dude.
That's their main attribute, I think.
You ever seen the movie Strangeland?
No.
With D. Snyder? Great freaking movie.
Heard about it. Doesn't he play a weirdo in it or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking does it perfect, too.
I bet he does. He's played a weirdo his whole fucking life.
6'7" and he fucking.
He's
weighs-
6'7"?
He's like 6'6" or something like that. He's a tall dude. He's taller than most. But the guy walks around wearing shoulder pads, lipstick, mascara, fucking wigs. Yeah, well, not even wigs. No, that's his natural hair. Of course, the dude's a fucking weirdo.
Buffalo Bill in a band, man.
Yeah, basically.
The Cardigans? That was huge in 1996.
Yeah.
A Romeo and Juliet soundtrack
Was it?
have you ever heard the Butthole Surfers song on the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack? I had a dream last night. It's amazing. I can't find it on Spotify. It's my favorite Butthole Surfers song ever. Romeo and
Let's take
Juliet
a
had
look-see.
a awesome soundtrack.
And he found the butthole.
What year did that come out?
I have no idea.
Maybe.
It's not on Spotify, but that is such a cool song, man. And if you
What's
really,
it called?
Butthole servers,
I don't know, man. It's on the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack.
Give me some lyrics.
It's called Dream or something like that. I had a dream last night. It was something like a dream. I was on fire last night. I was drinking gasoline. Jesus goes to Mexico to get her prescription
Hold on.
filled.
what was the Butthole Surfer song on the movie soundtrack, Romeo and Juliet?
It was some other really cool Cardigans were on. Yeah, I just said that. That was a good sound.
Whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah. Fuck, dude, it's so good.
That is a good song, actually.
Probably listen to it after we finish filming, man. Don't even play it now. You want to listen to it with a slight amount of volume so you can actually enjoy it. Right before they go into the solo, he goes, "Yeah, rock out, whatever." I think that's why it's called that. Such a cool song. I'm ready to accept more challenges for this belt, man. I feel like this is getting stale. We need to either cut this podcast or do something fucking crazy. Anybody want to, you know? I'm not going to arm wrestle you for it. I'm denying that challenge.
Why not?
You said you would accept any and all
I didn't
challenges.
say that.
Oh,
I said I'm the fucking champion.
Put it up there.
No, I will. It'll put it right now.
I'm the champion. I can feel free to throw other challenges my way, but I think we should
You
start
said you
talking
would-
about
And his
Chinese
voice
music.
broke. That means he's nervous. He's getting ready to run. He's running. There he goes. And he's off. Oh.
Like Lionel
Get
Hutz. I have an apple and a lunch fall out of my suitcase.